Hey y'all, Paul K here, Saturday Mornings Outdoors, and pheasant hunting again. Woohoo! And we're gonna give it a whirl. It is kind of gloomy looking out, but that's all right. There's no wind actually. It's kind of weird, but we're gonna see what happens. Try to get us some meat. Relatively warm, 50 degrees, and stay tuned. Let's see what we can do. Pheasant hunting 2023. Just look at that. Just beautiful, beautiful cover for a pheasant. The Division of Fisheries and Wildlife was wise to choose this area. It's just perfect for pheasant cover. You got these like hedgerows, and then you got these fields of this like overgrown stuff, and it's perfect. It's just perfect for wading through, and it's typical of New England countryside, and it's about perfect for pheasant. So this week I'm using the usual 12 gauge, and I get the single shot, get my chance, get away, and number 4 shot, and we're trying our luck. Look at that, just beautiful, beautiful pheasant country, man. It just keeps going. This is a big area, southeast Mass. It's just field after field. Pheasant hunting paradise. I'm sure this is great deer hunting area too, but I've never hunted deer here. I spooked deer a couple times through here, but I know deer are in here. But as you can see, most of the leaves are down now. Now this is pheasant hunting time. I mean, you know, you get a clear, longer shot as opposed to what's ever in the trees. And this year, the leaves seem to have stayed on the trees a lot longer than normal. Well, a week or two longer than normal. So it's good to see it wide open like this. Also, this is a rut right now, so deer are going to be acting crazy. Watch it when you're driving. Deer are acting crazy. They're looking for girlfriends. So be careful. So an episode or two ago, I showed you free natural wind indicators for hunting. Deer hunting or any kind of hunting, the cattail. They start puffing out in that little white stuff. This is its brother, and this here stuff is milkweed. And get like a 35 millimeter canister, film canister, or some small container, and just fill this up with that. They charge you like $12, you know, for this stuff. Is so light. It'll give you every nuance, and it's their seed pods. And it's free. It don't cost nothing, and nothing that man can make so far that I know is better than this stuff for telling you which way the wind's going. It's pretty still right now, but it's called milkweed. You look for these pods, these kind of things. In the spring they're green, but they ripen in the fall, and they're dispersing their seeds. But they are the best windicators, right? The best windicators that are out there. Man can't even touch making these, you know, and free from nature. So pretty much essential when you're hunting deer and any other game that's gonna scent you, like bear or whatever, you know. So milkweed. So you know, a guy has been hunting hard when you see him just like covered with these just bushwhacking. I gotta pick all these up. They're very efficient. Someone's shooting over here. All right. But yeah, there is deer here. It's not too old. That looks maybe a month or two because the fur is still on those hooves. But it looks like someone got a deer while bow hunting, and you can see the ribs are cut off, and yeah, coyote will come in and just eat all them bones. Same with the mice. Here's another part of it over here. There's deer in them there woods, but I knew it already. Wow, here's another one. I mean, this must be the deer dumping site carcass. I don't mean to be so graphic and showing you, but it's just popping up as I walk down. It's work down this trail, and this is the skin and everything. Didn't do a very good job of butchering. They took the straps. A lot of meat still left on there. Bunch of idiots. Yodis will come in and clean this right up. But it's bow season. Just checking to see if the head was here, just to see if it was a doe. But this was a big deer, man. That was a big deer. I don't see the head here. I ain't gonna poke around too much, but just curious. But that was a big deer. That's pretty good. My shotgun barrel will just give you an idea how the size of that. But it's a big mature deer. Anyone want to do up buckskins? There's a free one right there. So, I think these are gooseberries. I think that's what they call them. I tried them when I was a kid, stupidly enough. If you want to ever try something, just try one little bit and see. Anyway, I don't recommend you trying stuff you don't know, but they're sweet, but they got a big seed in them. If anyone knows what they are, give me a note in the comments what they are, but I think they're called gooseberries. I think they are. I'm pretty sure they're edible too. At least it didn't kill me. But I'm sure the birds love them, and this time of year they're pretty sweet, I'm sure. Well, there's a puff zone or a cleaning zone or whatever. And I heard them. I heard one in this area, but it was impenetrable through the stickers and the. But that's hunting. But someone got one there. I'm seeing everything but the bird. Hopefully I'll get to see one or kill. So some areas most of the areas are relatively easy to hunt. You're just waiting and doing grids. But some of the area gets difficult, like this area that I'm in here. We call them hassocks or hammocks. I don't know if it's hummocks or hammocks, but hassocks we call them. They're just bumps everywhere, and you can't travel in a straight line. It's like you're going from mound to mound. Each mound is like 1.5 feet tall, and there could be water in the low spots, and it's very difficult. I'm sure that's where a lot of the game is, but it's hard to traverse through there. I think water causes it, and swampy areas, but that's what this little area is right here. But you just plow on through. This is hunting. And or if you don't want to cut through that, just go around it, that's all. And some areas are massive, just hummocks, but just go around it if you can't handle it. That's upland hunting. You come across these little patches of grass or field flat, well, relatively flat, and this is hawk hunting heaven. All these little holes you see, these are all little mouse holes and voles, and hawks. This is the area little critters live, and you notice this stuff. See, people won't see that stuff unless you get in here, and you're just privileged to see all this cool stuff, There's tons. There's got to be 100. This is like a colony of mice. Hawks must just be in the, and they are. This is a very avian. There's a lot of birds that are around this area, but you don't get to see this stuff unless you get in here. I think that would be raccoon poop. But one of the big things I learned this time, on the last hunt I did through here, I wore my hiking boots, my past ankle high hiking boots, and of course I pictured that it was dry enough to wear them for upland hunting, and of course within the first 1,000 yards you're stepping in puddles knee deep, and you're walking around with portable puddles in your boots. So I got my trapping boots, or my real hunting boots, on this time, and it's a pleasure hunting them. Just wear knee-high, waterproof. Don't get nothing with laces, is my opinion. Laces catch all the junk in there, and it takes forever to clean them out. And not only that, leather boots. For thousands of years they've been using leather to cover the feet. But step in one puddle and watch how long it takes to dry. Eventually, you use that neat on it or whatever. You're supposed to oil them to keep them waterproof, but there's one of the magnificent things about modern day boots is that impervious to water and mud, and up to your knees, you can just go wading on through anything. You're bulletproof, and that's why trappers have been using them for as long as they've been making them. So that's pretty much the bottom line. Any hunting, just get the knees. You know, it's tempting to wear the cool looking Chippewas and the, you know, all those $300 leather boots, but they don't last. They catch all the crap in the world, and it's really tough drying them out. And yes, I have many pairs of leather boots, but I always come back to these, and they're foolproof. There's no flaw in them. So, all right, so I got the shot off. I got them. Let's see if we can find them now. Flushed like right 20 feet. I let him get a little ways away, and there he is. All right. Oh yeah. Yes. Beautiful, beautiful birds. Stunningly gorgeous. All right. Well, chicken in the pot, man. It's leg work. That's all it is. Kicking around and just keep kicking around. Do grids, and you're gonna pop them. Unbelievable. Hard work pays off. So whether you get something or you don't get something, you come away with something every single time. It's a wonderful experience. So you need to come out here and just see all this beautiful stuff, and you learn, and you'll self-teach. You'll put 2 and 2 together, and it all comes together for you. So my name is Paul K. This has been Saturday Mornings Outdoors, and please like and subscribe. And I would like to thank each and every one of you 1,000 times. I have over 500 subscribers now, and the goal is 1,000 so I can get monetized, and we're halfway there. And been a heck of a lot of fun bringing the first half up 2 years, and I hope to continue on as long as you guys continue liking it and watching. So with that, we'll see you next week, guys. On to plucking. See ya. Sir, your clothes, it's most undignified. See you next week.